Hello, welcome to a new flashlight video. Here we have the Nitecore TINI with CREE XP-G2 S3 LED. This is a small keychain light with a USB charging port, 2 buttons, 380 lumens max, and a built-in 280 milliamps lithium-ion battery. 60 hours runtime and maximum, 64 meter max distance, 1020 candelas, 1.5 meters drop resistance, and IP454 rated. Okay, let's check it out. What's in the box here? We have different colors you can get. I can see it here: yellow, green, blue, red, black. I have the black one here, but doesn't matter. I don't care what color it has, it should work properly. Warranty card, and here's the manual in English, Spanish, German, French, Japanese, Chinese, Russian, etc. Here we have the table with the settings or with the modes: 380 lumen, 50 minutes in turbo, 145 lumen at high 1 hour, mid 38 lumens 4 hours, and low 1 lumen for 60 hours. So there should be enough light for every situation. So we have here this box or blister. You can check it in the box when before you purchase it. So yeah, here we have it. It's really small, so it's tiny, and yeah, we have the ring here, and maybe we should compare the Nitecore tip against it. It's the same vendor, so it should be no problem in this video. I can see it's much longer than the TINI. Same button design from the printings, so the thickness. So the reflector is much bigger, but just that you can see what the differences are when you have it in your pocket. So looks good. We have a on-off switch. Nothing happens. You have to press it long, then we can go on, and then we can switch it to low, mid, and high, and a long press will start the turbo mode. And so we have a blinking indicator 3 times, 2 times, and 1 time. So 1 times blinking is under 10%, 2 times under 50, and 3 times between 100 and 75. So you see the 1 lumen mode. It's a memory function in it, so you can store the last step or the last mode, as you can see here. So double click, triple click, there's no function. The same here, hold on and off. So here you can see the light color, tiny, and the tip. It's a little bit greenish, a little bit warmer. So this is the USB port here with the rubber cover. Okay, then let's see what this flashlight can do. So we can try to open it. Maybe I will open it later. And yeah, there's one important thing to know about this flashlight. There are 2 modes. There's a demo mode and a standard mode. When the flashlight is on, you should hold both, then it will blink 2 times. This is the standard mode. If you hold it again, it blinks 1. This is the demo mode. And the demo mode is if 30 seconds long, nothing happens, and I speed it up here a little bit, then it will go off, as you can see here. So every 30 seconds it will go off. And when you switch to the standard mode, as you can see here, then we stop again and we accelerate the video again. And here we are with 30 seconds, nothing. So the light stays on. So you can use both modes. This is important to know because the flashlight does not have a key lock. So my flashlight is only in demo mode. So that will accidentally happen that the flashlight goes on in your pocket and after 30 seconds it goes off. So yeah, it's a pity that there's no key lock, but it is the case. Okay, let's check what happens here. So we start at 8:38 and 21 or 9:52. So 1 hour and 14. That's 40 minutes longer than specified. So very good. And after that, you see the blue blinking LEDs here. You can switch it on again on the 1 lumen step, but it will just last a few minutes and then it will go off and then it stays off. You can not turn it on again. And let's check how long we have to charge it. So it's 1.5 hours approximately. So you can see it blinking here, and after 1.5 hours it stays blue. The drop test here from 1 meters or 1.5 meters on the wooden board here in the kitchen, and no problem. There's no dropouts, there was no malfunction, no errors. So everything's okay. The next step is I check the water resistance here. So flowing water, no problem here. As you can see, everything okay, everything stays dry and function was there. With the 0.9 nut here, you can open it. I wouldn't recommend to open it because there's some heatsink paste in it. You will see it here in a few seconds. Yeah, this is not recommended by myself, just to show you what's in there. So I will open it. You don't have to. Yeah, that's the deal here. Take care of this little plastic part here that falls off. As you can see here, the heatsink paste, or the what's called in English heat paste or thermal compound or whatever you will call it. And this is the other side of the flashlight. You can see the 2 buttons here are connected together and they are lying on this PCB, on this flexible PCB in the flashlight, and I like it very much. This little micro PCB in this small flashlight. Everything packed together, and here's the battery. So yeah, that's a little bit of engineering art here. I like that very much. So just to show you what's in this small guy. So don't try this at home, guys. Yeah, the comparison between TIP and Tiny, I showed it, the dimensions, and now you can see the beams of both on the wall, and here we see the spots. And as said, the Tiny is a little bit greenish here. The Tiny on the right side was closer to the wall than the TIP on the left, so therefore the beam is a little bit different. But yeah, the most important thing was the light color I would like to show here. Now we have 1 lumen here, then we have a mid 38 lumens. As you can see here, 5, 6, 7 meters away, everything is good to see. Then we switch to high, 145 lumens here, up to 20 meters, no problem. You can see the satellite dish here in the upper side of the frame. This is 30 meters, so it's very bright. And then we have the turbo with 380 lumens. Then you can see barely 40, 50 meters here. This tree group here, you can see it with the naked eye, and the camera in the iPhone is not the best, so everything is lit up, so it's really bright. So this small flashlight has a really bright light here. Then we can check the output on the wall, on the here with the 1 lumen setting, here with the mid settings, just to show you the spill and the spot. here with the high mode and then with the turbo mode, and you have tons of light here out of this little guy. That's really amazing. And yeah, let's see some impressions here in my garden. The turbo mode, it's really bright, and here you can see the trees 40-50 meters away. As a picture from the iPhone, it's better, and this is what your eye is seeing. It's maybe a little brighter than the eye, but in that manner you would see it. And also I took it with me in the snow in South Tyrol with snowboarding. You can see it here, and also in the cold environment it was no problem for the battery. It worked properly, no problems at all. Yeah, I mean, the Tiny is a very good light. It's small, it's a good keychain light. I have one small thing, that is the form factor. It's a big reflector in the front, and yeah, sometimes it gets stuck in the pouch or in the pocket, and because of that the tip is smaller in this case. But yeah, the pet peeve here would be the lock, the key lock. There's no key lock on this flashlight. You cannot lock it, so that the problem is that it always will turn on by accident in your pocket. So I switched it to the demo mode, that it only stays on 30 seconds. But for me, this is a no-go for a keychain flashlight. You have at least to lock it out mechanically. That's not possible in the small lights, but as seen in the tip, you can lock it. When you press both buttons for a long time, it will flash and indicate that it's locked, and you can unlock it by pressing along both knobs again. That's not possible here, and yeah, that's a no-go. That's a showstopper for this light for me. Okay, yeah, we're done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for my bad English. I try to translate from my German off voice that I recorded before, so it's a little bit tricky to do it in real time. But anyway, if you have comments, ideas, or whatever, put it in the comments. And yeah, I hope to see you again in the next review video for flashlights or other tech stuff. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye.